To be a man you must have honor. Honor and AniMay18, your daily dose of anime every day in May. Let's hang out with the Nohara family today and witness the crude antics of Shin-Chan. Crayon Shin-Chan is a pretty strange show. A slice-of-life family comedy that's weirdly adult to be a kid's show, but has been popular enough to have still been running since the year I was born. The anime and manga have been running concurrently even after the death of Yoshido Usui's death in 2009. Each episode is comprised of 2 to 4 little vignette shorts about 5-year-old Shinosuke being precocious and generally embarrassing to his parents. I went back and watched one of the earliest episodes I could find, and in the first story, Shin's mom buys him a trike, which he immediately crashes into the river, and his mom has to dig it out for him. Shin is incredibly deadpan, and the show has a lot of Japanese puns and visual gags, but it's fairly benign and reminded me a lot of Yotsuba Ann, my favorite manga about a similarly precocious little girl. The second story has Shin-Chan feeling constipated at school and his kindergarten teachers give him a forced enema. Like, what? This ain't Rugrats. Then, Shin and his dad go out to eat at a burger restaurant, and there are a bunch of jokes where Shin-Chan tells his mom not to have an affair and catches his dad eyeing the women at the restaurant. Here's one of the first comics where Shin keeps walking in on his parents having sex and blowing a condom like bubblegum. What even is this target demographic? Fast forward to 2006, Shin-Chan had already been dubbed in English before, but totally toned down to be more like a typical kids show. With Funimation at the helm, however, the team completely flipped the script and created a crude adult comedy with mild swearing, dark humor, and tons of sexual innuendo. When I caught the show airing late nights on Adult Swim in early high school, I thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Granted, my family didn't let me watch South Park, Simpsons, or Family Guy. I think it was the right choice for the show, though, because without the absurdity, Shin-Chan comes across as a weirdly tone-deaf series. Not edgy enough, not kid-friendly enough, and ultimately not funny enough. I watched the newest sub I could find, and it's more or less par with just boilerplate kid slice of life, recycling the same butt jokes ad nauseum. Not really my cup of tea these days. The Funimation dub, while hilariously outdated for its early 2000s celebrity references, is still a fun watch as long as you're in the right mood for it. It's all a matter of personal taste, but I much prefer Action Mask being Action Bastard telling kids to put their mouths on a sausage, and ribbing the geeky next-door neighbor Yanro about unsticking the pages of his Sailor Moon manga, to which he replies,
I can't, I already tried.
Or how about Shin and his dad Hiro being bribed with a Ladies of Sky Mall magazine?
May we suggest using the barf bag when you reach your full upright position?
My undies! The only copy of my novel! Why don't I just go inside already?
I could keep pointing out funny bits, but you get the idea. It's irreverent and silly, and still holds up remarkably well. It's certainly not the laughs per minute of other shows, but it's better than the source material, in my opinion. I do, however, kind of prefer the cutesy, rounded art style of the original seasons, although it may not gel as well with the raunchiness of the dub. The sharp, angular character designs are much less visually appealing, but the characters become more expressive as the show goes on. Well, as long as there are people with immature senses of humor, then Shin-Chan's got a glorious future ahead of it. I'm pretty sure it's still streaming on Hulu, so give it a shot if you haven't, or watch a blast from the past with fresh eyes. Now if you excuse me, I gotta put Shin and Hima down for a nap, but I'll catch you tomorrow for more AniMay18.